preoccupied in that corner, something we haven't seen much of.
Well, that could be because Buffalo started talking to him in Spanish, and really he did. He started talking to him in Spanish, and he realized he had to speak to him in English. That's what. Oh, good shot by Ruelas.
A big right hand by Ruelas.
Boy, does he need that? That's great for him. A big exclamation point to start round 10 and get Nelson's. Again with Ruelas. What's the head?
Well, maybe that was the problem for Nelson coming out. He didn't get the instructions in the right language.
Well, you know, I don't think he really needs too much. I think he needs a mirror in the corner just to talk to, because he's so. I mean, what do they tell him in the corner he doesn't know? I tell you what they're telling him is that he isn't winning this fight. They're just telling him it's close. Don't let this guy creep up on us. So they also think the judges could very well be looking at this another way. It could be that Ruelas is outboxing him. I don't see it, but it could be.
Well, you know, the unwritten rule, if you're the challenger, you better win it convincingly. And that could be in the favor of Azuma Nelson here.
Now the wrong guy is on the ropes.
Pretty good exchange there.
But driven back by a hammering hook by Azuma Nelson. I can't believe this guy's still talking to him right in the middle of the action. And he only speaks in Spanish, so he's not speaking to Azuma.
Some wrestling tactics there.
Some blood and behind the ear. He's been cut behind the ear. Must have been off with the tape. Oh, nice hammering shot by Azuma Nelson.
Nelson looking to pour it on now here in round 10.
And he says to him, you clean the fight, which must mean fight cleanly.
Blood all over the back of Ruelas. 1 minute left in the 10th round.
And boy, look at the fire in Azuma Nelson's eyes. This is the warrior. This is the professor on the attack.
Ruelas trying to bull his way out of the corner. Oh, what a shot to the body, but Nelson spins him around and looks to come back.
Ruelas all of a sudden beginning to look like he's taking an awful lot of punishment to the face. All of a sudden he's showing signs of this non-stop attack by Azuma Nelson.
Nelson relentless here in round 10, under 30 seconds remaining. And he just keeps coming forward.
Ruelas looks like he's just glad that this round is coming to an end. He's not trying to do anything too offensive right now. Oh, good hammering shots by Azuma Nelson. 3 or 4 shots right to the side of the head and to the side of the body by Azuma. He's winning this round big time.
I know. Okay, let me have the end score, Greg. Take some deep breaths through your nose right now. Take that. Breathe in through your nose. Oh, yes.
Little cut, little nick on the left eye.
Okay, you got 2 rounds. What round is this, Greg? 11?
11, you got to be champ.
Okay, I want you to box walk.
There's the inswell now watch the action here as Azuma Nelson gets untracked. There's a good hand. There's another good right hand, and that one was a hammering wide hook. I don't know what's holding Ruelas up after a shot like that. Ruelas is nicked, and so is Nelson, but his is behind the ear, unless it happens to be the blood from Ruelas. It could be. Ruelas keeps having a conversation with the referee, an unwanted one-way conversation with his referee.
So for the first time, a sense of urgency in the Ruelas corner. We'll see if Ruelas can bounce back against the onslaught of Azuma Nelson. He's firing away.
Well, he said, I feel Azuma's tired. I don't know where he saw that from, because he's the one that looked tired, while Azuma looked fresh. Now Ruelas has got to commit. He's got to commit all his forces here. Is he going to go all out? Is he going to win the championship these 2 rounds? He's got to do it if he's going to win, because I have Azuma Nelson almost insurmountably ahead now. Not that the referee, the judges may, but he's sure got to look good if he's going to take the crown from a Hall of Fame fighter like Azuma Nelson.
There is only 1 of 3 Mexican judges, and Azuma Nelson expressed to us the other day that he was concerned because earlier they had 2 of 3 Mexican judges plus a Mexican referee.
And I'm sure he's glad he won that argument. Yes. Plus 3 Mexican judges here before 130,000 screaming Mexicans fighting a Mexican fighter ain't my idea of fair play.
You never know.
I know then. he couldn't have won with a cannon then. He'd have had to knock him out. But now, oh, nice effective shot off the ropes by Ruelas. Good uppercut to the body by Ruelas. Now a good right hand by Ruelas.
Ruelas coming in with a right hand, but blocked by Nelson.
Ruelas having a better round than he's had before because he's got a little desperation fueling him this time, and he's trying to fire away.
A sharp contrast in the first two fights. The first one went one round, and this one is heading to the end of the 11th.
Again, instructions to Ruelas to watch his head.
Ruelas still displaying good defense here, eluding those punches of Azuma Nelson. Uppercuts, good shot there by Ruelas. But once again, this could be more dangerous for Ruelas because Nelson is such an effective inside puncher.
It just looks great for the crowd. It just looks like Ruelas has got him backed up and is pummeling him, but in effect, it's not. I mean, he didn't land much there. It's good for points, though. And he's winning this round big.
Very misleading. Very misleading to many of the fans here, particularly the ones way in the back.
Well, the ones way in the back have to watch the television screen.
You know, I can tell you for him. Oh, bullshit.
I wonder how he can tell he's won.
The last round. Let me have the, yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see what he says.
Hey, último round, 4 veces. 4 veces. Que le manda mucho la mano. Pendejo.
Now, this corner action, watch the way Ruelas spins him around and puts Azuma Nelson in the other position. The audience responds thinking, boy, he's getting killed. Actually, see, the blow is right behind his head. Now watch the punches, another one behind the head. Ruelas is inside, and what Azuma's waiting is for the uppercut to be open. See how he's that little inside uppercut there? And then the ever talkative Lupe Garcia blocks the rest of that shot. But take my word for it, Ruelas won that round, and he needs this one. And then it'll be a hot time in the old town of Mexico City because we have a possibility of an upset depending on how judges look at it.
12th and final round. You saw Joe Goosen's distaste for the judgment of referee Lupe Garcia. And right above us, Nelson boring into the stomach of Ruelas. Joe Goosen saying over and over to Garcia, the referee, you're for him, you're for him. Oh, what a right hand by Nelson.
Another left hook by him. Another right hand by Azuma Nelson.
But Ruelas with a terrific chin, hanging in there.
And coming back with a nice little crisp hook of his own. And now they should be telling Azuma Nelson, don't hold him in the head. He doesn't say anything to Azuma because he can't speak English that well. And that's what I think is the difference here. He doesn't know how to tell Nelson not to do that. He should motion to him. Don't hook his head. Goosen's right. You know, this is why I think championships are 15 rounds, not 12. Because from here on out is where you really make a champion. And this is the round where Ruelas, if he has a chance, he's got to take it. Right now, he's behind because of those big punches by Azuma. If he lets Azuma keep fighting, and he's bipping and bopping now like he's got a lot of energy, then I think he can't win this fight. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, he's lost.
Well, this is what you label a championship round, the 12th and final round. Ruelas has to find some reserve, some way to pull it out.
Two nice shots from Azuma as Ruelas, a little desperate, started from too far back. Limpia la pelea, he says. Keep it clean. Nice shot by Ruelas. There he is on the ropes again. Azuma on the ropes, and the head of Ruelas is right on his chest. See, look at Azuma work underneath. Look at him. See, the bad news is coming from Azuma.
Come on, let's go. Come on, Gabe, go. More, Gabe, more.
Ruelas being urged on by Joe Goosen in the corner.
Goosen did everything but try to come up and tackle Azuma Nelson. Boy, anything you could possibly do, Goosen has done to win this fight for his fighter. But Ruelas just didn't quite measure up in that exchange, and you got to admire him. Boy, has he put on a nice fight against a great fighter like Azuma Nelson. And I reiterate what I say. He might have won tonight. I don't think so, but he will be a champion in the future. This kid's got class.
And the WBC Super Featherweight Championship is history. At the end of the fight, Ruelas refusing to shake hands with Azuma Nelson. And now he comes in. Now there's more sportsmanship being displayed.
Well, he is a great sportsman, the Warriors, and there was no reason for that. I do have Azuma Nelson, before I make my little exodus into the ring to interview the winner. I do have Azuma Nelson retaining his crown here. I can't see how it could be otherwise, but we have been surprised before, and we'll see. Those early rounds were nip and tuck either way.
Azuma Nelson 15-2-1 in championship fights.
You know, what a great champion does is when he knows things are on the line, he takes command. This last round is championship round. This is what qualifies him as a professor. Look at that right hand. Now watch how he goes to work with hard punches, as Ruelas is just trying to overcome some of those. See, his are hard. Ruelas's are just thrown from left field, hoping. Those are prayer punches. Where Azuma is taking care of it. See that right hand? That's a hard punch. And right on the target. Short. And it's another hard left hook. Another hard right hand by Nelson. That's what makes him a great champion. If he didn't win this fight, I don't know. Something is wrong here in Mexico.
Well, we know that Azuma Nelson speaks perfect English. Azuma trying to go to 37-2-1, awaiting the decision from the judges David Chung of Korea, Tommy Kazmarek of the U.S., and Jose Medina of Mexico. Gabriel Ruelas, born in Mexico, now lives in California.
They don't give me the fight. I know what's happening. The referee on his corner all the way.
He feels that the referee may have stolen the decision from him. Those his words. Let's go to Jimmy Lennon Jr. for the official decision.
Damas y caballeros, ladies and gentlemen, después de 12 rounds, aquí está la decisión. After 12 rounds of boxing, here is the decision. El juez José Medina tiene la pelea 115-115, 115-115, even a draw. Judge at ringside, juez David Chung, dio la pelea 115-113, 115-113. Tommy Kazmarek scores the bout, vio la pelea 115-114, 115-114, in favor of the winner, a favor del ganador, Azuma Nelson.
So a majority decision for Azuma Nelson, who retains his WBC Super Featherweight Championship. Jose Medina, the Mexican judge, had it even. Ruelas